Bizarre.
Hey everyone, welcome to a Bizarre Network special. I am your host, Mark Selby, and today I have a special guest with me.
Hi.
Mother Creepypasta.
Yeah.
We are doing a Creepypasta Roulette. Last time we did one of these, it was to celebrate Mother's 100 subscriber special. But we had so much fun with it, and we got so much good feedback from it that we decided to do this once a month. So this will be episode 1. The other one will be episode 0.
That'll be the pilot.
There you go. So yeah, this won't be edited. It'll just be straight us reading, all mess ups included. And yeah, I think you started off last time.
So why don't you go first this time?
Okay.
Oh, the rules. We're going to keep it under 15 minutes. Creepypasta.com usually has an estimated reading time, so...
Right, yeah. So we'll hit the random button. Alright, let's see.
Thanks.
Let's see. It's from 2008.
Ooh.
So it's an older pasta. A vintage. Gotta let it load or else it won't go down. 46 seconds. Should we have like a minimum?
No, that sounds good to me.
Yeah?
That's yours.
Okay. It's got pretty high ratings.
It has 8 1/4 pumpkins.
Alright. It's 3 a.m. and you've been up all night on a horror binge. You've watched your favorite horror movies, read your favorite scary stories, and even attempted the old Bloody Mary trick in your mirror. You stretch and yawn, deciding now is about the time to hit the hay, so you move to your bedroom and lay down to sleep. After a while, however, you realize that you can't get the image of some of the fictional characters you saw on your TV out of your head. Meh, I'm going to hate myself for this tomorrow, you say aloud as you flick on your bedroom lamp, knowing that having a nightlight used to help get rid of your nightmares as a little kid. Within minutes, you're close to sleep, snuggled up comfortably under the blankets with your eyes closed, and more pleasant thoughts on your mind. That is, until you detect something moving in front of the light, casting a shadow over you. You blink, beginning to turn towards the lamp before a rotted hand grabs hold of your shoulder. Thanks for turning on the light. I wouldn't have been able to find you in that darkness.
I remember that one.
Yeah, that's familiar now. Alright. I guarantee that was longer than 46 seconds, but you know.
I usually add 25% more time than it estimates.
Yeah. Ooh, Girl from the Black Lagoon. It's also a vintage spot. 2009.
We get short ones today. It's estimated to be about 2 minutes.
Oh, maybe we'll do 2.
Oh, it only has 4 pumpkins.
Yeah!
Okay. Roll up my sleeves. Here we go. When I was in the 5th grade, our class would get to spend a week at a camp. Only people from our class or school would go. All that week, there had been a lot of talk about a girl who had drowned in the lagoon a few years back. I heard a lot of weird stuff from other kids, scratching at the bottom of kayaks, hearing yelling and splashing at night with no one there. Most of this I chalked up to the other kids my age being stupid. The counselors wouldn't talk to us about it. One night, we were supposed to have a guy come talk to us about snakes and lizards for a night session. We had punch and cookies and waited on him for a long time. The counselors told us he wasn't coming, but they weren't sure what happened to him. They didn't get a phone call, but I never found out why he didn't show up. So we all milled around in the main lodge instead. That's a weird word.
Mills?
Yeah. A girl I didn't recognize approached me and asked me out of the blue if I'd heard about the story of the girl that drowned in the lagoon. I had. I relayed it to her briefly, and she told me that the story I heard wasn't true, that the girl had been meeting her boyfriend. We weren't allowed to be out at night with boys, or hold hands, etc. And they had a fight. It's been since 5th grade, but I'm pretty sure the kid left her to drown. Okay. The story, and the way the girl was talking, got to me for some reason. Also, the girl who had died was supposed to have long black hair and glasses, which the person I was talking to did. After she walked away, I picked her out from the other students again and told her, "I don't believe in ghosts." She replied, "I do." After that, she wandered off and I couldn't find her anymore. I asked about her with my classmates, and also spent a few weeks after I got back trying to scout her out in the cafeteria. I skipped class one day so I could kind of scout all the lunch periods, but I never saw her again. I'd like to add there are some
incongruent
things.
I think that's the word.
The girl also said some really bizarre things, like that the ghost of the girl could possess the girls at the lodge during the full moon if it fell on a Wednesday. It wasn't Wednesday. Also, as far as I can tell, no one was ever drowned in that lagoon. I haven't been able to find information on it since just the string of reports from the other kids and creepy
And the creepy girl
that disappeared. That's the end.
Yeah.
Doesn't even deserve 4 pumpkins.
People being nice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're not even 10 minutes into this. You want to go for a second round, and make it like 5 minutes or less?
Yeah, go for it. Your turn.
All right. Who's that?
Who dat?
October
Gigi, why don't you answer me? Is you ready?
Yeah. Estimate time is 3. Okay. That's got a solid 7 pumpkins.
Okay, 7 pumpkins is good.
October 21st, 2014. Not too old. Alright. My basement has never exactly been a welcoming place. It's unfurnished, there's no carpet, and the walls consist of boring, exposed bricks. There's a set of old wooden stairs on one end that creaks whenever anyone uses them. Behind the stairs is a storage area that begins about 4 or 5 feet off the ground and goes maybe 15 feet further back underneath the garage. The place is a dump, as my brother never cleans it, and toys and tools and random things are sprawled out across the entire basement floor. And that's an accomplishment considering how huge it is. It's not very wide, but from one end to the other it's at least 80 feet in length, including the storage space. However, it is not easy to see from one end to the other since the water heater, furnace, and other appliances sit conveniently at the bottom of the stairs to make it impossible to carry large objects, like the Christmas tree, up and down stairs. Okay. Anyways, one night we had some friends over. By we, I mean me and my parents. They had a little girl with them, maybe 4 or 5 years old. And since my brother was elsewhere, as usual, I wound up sort of babysitting this girl while the parents chatted over dessert or something. Since the basement had so many toys, I thought it was a good idea to take her downstairs to play. Upstairs was kind of boring for a kid her age. The first thing she did when she got down there was find a large box. We had just replaced our washing machine, so its ginormous box was just sitting in the middle of the basement floor. It was as if I had completely vanished as soon as she crawled into the box. She had entered her own little world, played house or something. I tuned out for a while to check my emails on my iPod while she entertained herself. And then she caught my attention.
"Who's that?"
she asked. I blinked. "Who's who?" I responded, confused.
"That man over there, the man in black,"
she responded, completely straight-faced. "There's no one there," I told her.
"That's because he went upstairs,"
she told me. At this point, I took the girl upstairs and sat with my parents for the rest of the evening, not saying a word about what she'd said. 2 years later, I had some friends over in mid-February. In Wisconsin, this means that if you were to go outside at night, you would be frozen solid in under 10 minutes. So me and my friends were stuck inside and went downstairs to investigate the haunted basement I told them about. The above story, in fact. There were 5 of us, including me and my cousin. I had a tape recorder to collect audio. My cousin had a digital camera. And the others were armed with flashlights, because they wanted to turn off the lights, reluctantly. So we pulled the strings to turn off the lights, and we sat there in the pitch-black basement, but only for a few seconds. A halogen light bulb began to flicker above my head almost immediately. I reached up to find that it was halfway plugged in, but still a coincidence. I hadn't even turned on the recorder yet, so I unplugged the light. I unplugged the light and turned on my recorder and told my cousin to do the same to his camera. It was past 11 o'clock at night, so it was silent. Absolutely silent. Several minutes passed. We even did that thing they do on TV where you just ask questions to whoever or whatever. There wasn't a single response. So it turned into a bit of a joke. We started making fun of the situation and felt pretty stupid. We laughed for a while. Finally, my cousin's camera gives a low battery warning, so we decided to take the last few minutes seriously. "Okay, I'm going to count down from 3, and then let's have it quiet again," my cousin says. 3, 2, 1. A few silent moments passed. My cousin's camera beeps and shuts off. I turn off my recorder. We go upstairs to listen to the footage, and that was that. Of course, the footage was rather uneventful. We listened to the entire tape, and for the longest time we heard nothing but the sounds of our own voices. Until the end. "Okay, I'm going to count down to 3, and then let's have it quiet again," my cousin says. 3, 2, 1. A few silent moments passed. My cousin's camera beeps and shuts off. But then, in the half second between the camera turning off and the end of the footage, is a whisper. "Don't leave." We all stared at each other, petrified. "Who's that?" one of my friends asked. "The man in black," I told him.
Oh. I see what happened.
Alright, we have enough time for one more.
Mm-hmm.
Ready?
Ready.
Load, 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 take forever to load.
Okay.
Alright, happy 33rd birthday.
I was going to say that.
Sorry.
Okay, this one's called Happy 33rd Birthday. It's posted from 2008. I don't think I've heard this one. Let's go. On your 33rd birthday, go to your local gas station and pick up the newspaper. The classified ads will have a small segment commemorating your birth and asking you to turn around. Upon looking behind you, a man dressed in a black coat will be advancing in your direction. If you choose to run away, he will hunt you for the rest of your life, eventually killing you. However, if you await his arrival and show no intent of fleeing, he will give you a small package. Inside you shall find the object you most desire. Well, that almost sounded like a Holders one. Almost. Okay, well, that was it.
That was it. That was a quick one. So, I guess the moral of this is that the quicker they are, the less scary they are.
Humans are unpredictable, don't trust them.
No, I meant in, like, our creepypasta, the time, the less amount of time it takes to read it, the less creepy they are.
I don't know about that.
Is it maybe the older they are, the less creepier they are?
I don't know. Well, Jeff the Killer's kind of old, and people seem to fucking love him.
Yeah, they like, love him. They aren't scared of him. Alright, well, this has been a Creepypasta special. Creepypasta Roulette. We're going to start doing this monthly. I had fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
And this will be posted today, probably, so.
Yeah, I'm going to go shower.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.